Welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. I'm Fireweaver and I have Ruffle, Daemon and Canned Goods.
Aww.
Hello.
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 What is a Menchii that you'd have to can it?
Menchii is mincemeat in Japanese.
Oh, is it? So, basically your canned meat.
Exactly.
Speaking of canned meat, you've got something to show me over here that we were joking about at the end of last episode. So we can get that done.
Yep.
So, you're in the middle of showing me your uncured sausage.
That is correct. I have the recipe in that table right there.
Okay, if you want to take out your sausage.
He couldn't do it. Not even a little bit.
I did. It was Rolf.
Alright, that was Rolf that time.
You hang your sausage
Add
up.
Rolf.
There we go.
Yeah, but he was going for it.
I only started laughing after you.
As soon as this cures on the rack, that will complete our quest line of the part of dehydrating for food.
Okay, is that part of Kitchen Nightmares?
Yes, that's part of Kitchen Nightmares, and it's called dehydration, I believe. I have to double check the quest book, but I'm pretty sure.
It's a shame there's no progress bar in Whaler to show how long that's going to take, but okay. That might take a
No,
while.
but I think it takes like, maybe 5 seconds. I don't know. It has it in ticks, but I don't remember how many exactly.
Well, in the meanwhile, I'll show what we've been doing in between episodes, because it's been, for us, a week since we last recorded. So, we'll start up here. Rolf, the other thing I should mention is, hopefully I've now got round to fixing the sound a bit, and I know the last few episodes have been really quiet. If I've gone over the top or it still needs adjusting, I will, we'll be recording batches, but, when it gets to the next batch, I'll readjust again. Anyway, yeah, Rolf, you've made some adjustments here?
Yeah, I made the farm really big. Because, yeah, when fire is on, he keeps on jumping and running and goes through our food really quickly. So, really had to expand the farm.
That's...
And I made some color for like dyes. Because, yeah, Demon wants to make something really big.
I do, not Demon. Are you calling me Demon now? Is that what's going on?
Well, Demon does everything, doesn't he?
No, this is true. So we upgraded the iron planter in here as well to an iron one, just so that we could get a raiding. Our raiding hoe could be used inside the planter, because I'm not sure if it works on the level below. But yeah, so that's working nicely, and we've upgraded it to fit around here. I upgraded, basically, I upgraded the axe, because I thought that'd be a good idea, to an iron axe, thinking that would speed things up, because we were always replacing it over and over, so I thought, well, it's annoying having to replace it. And then we wanted to switch our oak saplings to rubber saplings. Have we got some bone meal, Rolf? We should grow one of those trees, because I want to show why we've had to upgrade our planter here. If you look here, the harvest level of rubber wood is bronze, so we actually have to have a bronze level or higher axe. So I had to upgrade the axe again, but the chopper, the iron chopper even for this, still doesn't accept bronze level items from tinkerers, so we had to go all the way up to the diamond level chopper, so it would allow us to use bronze inside here to be able to go for the rubber wood. It was expensive, but it was okay. We managed to get that sorted. Right, Rolf, again, you've been probably the most busy this week. Let's go over here. I guess we'll go up top. So this is our mob farm. Rolf has adjusted again, so made it a lot bigger. To be fair, it's a
And
fairly
an auto killer.
it's a fairly standard design, so it's not going to be a massive surprise to people. But you can see inside here how it's built. It's just a dark room with water and things to move the mobs around. So nothing particularly crazy. Let me come down the stairs. And then down here, you've got a bunch of hoppers, which are all pointing eventually towards this chest. But on top of the hoppers, you've got this few punji sticks.
Yeah. 5 of them on each barrel, on each hopper.
So
For fast killing.
yeah, so if anything happens to survive the fall, which they occasionally do, like spiders, for example, they'll get killed there. And we're gathering our stuff here, and it's all going quite nicely into these barrels. Have we got an apple in here yet? No. Okay. If we get an apple during one of the episodes, I want to show something with the apple as well. So. Other than that, this is what I was doing this week. I've made ourselves a crafting area, and with some of our most common components that we use for crafting, I've placed them in these barrels. And we still use these furnaces occasionally because we still don't have a powered furnace, but that's something we'll be adding to. And all of our chests have kind of got sorted in some way. Eventually we may make a sorting system, hence why I have my little note there for people not to mess around with it. The other thing, although we're going to adjust it today again, but I wanted to show, before we had a double chest, and eventually that would cause this sieve to seize up once the first 3 rows of the double chest was full. So what I've done is I've split out the things that we were getting the most of into barrels, and everything else ends up in these chests. So, which works out alright. It's fine. So that's nice and automated, and all of our materials come in here, get pulverized, get passed into the sieve, and get dragged out again. So everything's working pretty well there. And I think, is that everything that's new? I think that pretty much covers it.
You did a little upgrade here to the fluid ducts, the servos, because the
Oh, that's right.
retriever was only pulling out one of the crucible at a time.
Yeah, so I've had to add extra servos to this. I moved it as well from over there just to tidy it up. Okay. Yeah, nothing particularly spectacular. Alright, so let's actually go and do something. So Rolf, if you grab the materials, that would be good for the magmatic engines that we're going to make. And Daemon and excuse me, my throat's going. Daemon and Menchii, you might want to consider breaking all of this down and moving it, or preparing to move it, because it's probably better over here maybe. And I'm going to give you this, Daemon, which is the dolly, so you can potentially move any of the chests and barrels and stuff.
Chests, barrels.
Yep.
Need another dolly for Menchii? Oh, here's another.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so where are you crafting, Rolf?
I'll craft here in the last one.
Sure.
Bum, 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 bum. Ta-da!
Okay, that was very quick and without any kind of
Oh,
discussion on it. Oh well, that's fine. So
yeah. I wasn't gonna... Yeah.
said at least. Anyway, no matter. So we need some more hardened
Yeah.
fluid ducts. So I'm going to make some hardened fluid ducts.
And we're gonna need some hardened flux ducts.
Yes, when you make the flux ducts, I'll make the fluid ducts. So invar and
Okay.
lead. So let's grab some lead and some invar. I don't need that many, but I'll make a few. Just remember the reason I've got to make these out of hardened, oh it's the wrong way around, is because we're pumping lava, so it's important that I use the right materials for this. The other thing I probably need actually is more servos, because I think I've used all our servos up. So that's just iron, redstone and glass. I think I've got some iron nuggets here. Oh, not that many. Okay. I'll make a few of these servos because I think we're going to be using them fairly frequently. So I've made 28.
Alright, this will be enough for now.
It'll be enough for that and some future stuff too. So I just don't want to keep making them over and over and over. I should probably make myself a crescent hammer as well. I think that's what, tin and iron? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Right, so I think we're ready now to put our engines down. So what I'm going to do is be careful because there's lava flowing. There we go.
Where do you want to have the power go out? Because we need to place that first.
Just place them against here and then, oh yeah, you're right. So basically here, here and so on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then for us to be able to pump the lava through to these engines, it needs a servo. And I'll turn the redstone signal off. And we've got lava and thereby power. The reason we've upgraded up to hardened fluid ducts is flux ducts, sorry, I should say, is these have a power throughput, the old ones, of 200 flux on it. And from here alone, these are 80 each, so we've got 320 RF per tick here, so no longer do the leadstone flux ducts, they won't really able to last. And Rolf is about to upgrade, this is what's in his hand.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one, so if you want to just put both in there, because there's a thing for that. So we've got secondary gearbox and the secondary transmission coils. Especially what that does is it increases its efficiency with the fuel efficiency upgrade with the gearbox, and the transmission coil doubles the amount of energy it's producing. So now this is producing lots of power, 240 RF per tick.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, but it's doubled. The normal one produced 120, more than we thought.
Yeah, I thought they only produced 80. Maybe they've been buffed in this pack. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
So I suggest that we do here, Rolf, is have you got more of these flux ducts?
Yeah, I've got 14 left.
Yeah, do you want to pass them to me?
Oh, sure.
And this will be for the others because they're going to be doing things over here. So there we go. Now they've got a power line so that they can work with. So now they're dismantling this and stuff. They've got a power line to work with. We have a lot more power for it. There you go. So yeah, Daemon and Menchii, you've got full reign over there now.
Sweet.
Cool.
Cool.
While they're doing that, can you do me a favour, Rolf?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this aqueous accumulator. Just over in this gap over here, well, maybe here. Can you set up the aqueous accumulator with its water source blocks while I make the other parts that I need for our automated clay production, which is what I'm going to be working on. So for that I'm going to need some tin gears, I think I need copper gears, some invar. So mostly I'll be making pulverizers. So I'm going to
Got
need
some buckets left?
a bit of gold, redstone. I do have a bucket, there you go.
Yay.
And what else is I going to need for the pulverizers? Flint. Okay, let's start working on those. I also need some cobble and wood. So cobble and wooden planks. That might be enough. So I think I needed to make 3 of these. I'm not quite sure why it's not coming through, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't pick up any iron, that's why. Oops. There we go. So, I can't remember if I needed 3 or 4. I mean, it's cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust. That's 3, yep. Good. And we'll make 3 of these machine frames. And I'm missing at least glass. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Three of these coils. And that will be our 3 pulverizers. Good. I also need a powered furnace for the last step. Is it called that? I can't remember. Redstone furnace, that's the name of it.
Redstone furnace.
Yeah, so I need some bricks cooked up, so let me work on that. Oh, we've got some.
Alright.
Perfect.
Oh.
Okay, and make our coil. Another machine frame. And is that everything? I think so. Yep, and a powered furnace. Good. I guess I'll also make a few barrels as well. Let's make oak barrels. Is 6 going to be enough? You know what? I may only need 1. Yeah, I think I only need the 1. So it's going to be fairly automatic. And I also need some item ducts as well. Oh, I may have some item ducts over here. Let's have a look. I forget where I put them. Thermal expansion. That would be where they are. Item ducts. Okay, cool. I mean, it only needs 2 water source blocks, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll remove this side.
Yep.
Oh.
And actually, for the sake of saving materials, just because we don't need the hardened fluid ducts, even though we've got some. I only use the temperate ones. And just so that I'm not wasting too much materials and things, let me put some of this stuff back. Put that there, and these back. Cool. So the way this is going to work is that the water from the fluid duct needs to be pumped out, which we'll sort out in a second, and it is going to be pumped into the side of a water barrel, like so. And this hopefully is the right place to do that, so I'll put a servo on and check. Can you oh, I don't need a servo, I just need to change my configs here. There we go.
Yeah, it's full.
Good. And then on top of this, it needs to have, you know what, I'm going to need some cobble. Let me grab some. There we go.
You're gonna need some more hardened flux ducts, right?
Not that I'm aware of. Oh, yeah, to get the power over here. Absolutely, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you sort that out? That'd be good. And I'm just going to tower these 3 pulverizers up. I should probably make it like a staircase. Let me... If I'm going to make a staircase out of this, it's probably better to do it on a different side. It's just something that I can use to come up here and adjust any settings that I may or may not need to use. So that'll be there. Right, good. So this will work by... on the top we're going to pump in cobble, and it's going to output the main output out the bottom and the secondary out the back, because that's going to become important, because over here the cobble is going to turn into gravel and sand. Then we want to turn the gravel into sand here, so we're going to take the gravel and turn it into sand on the bottom, and any dust that comes out we're going to well, this is going to be weird. Actually, you know, it just means we get extra dust. Yeah, we'll pump out the back dust, which will be fine. And then finally, any sand that comes in through the top is going to come out the bottom as dust. And this doesn't have a secondary output on these as far as I'm aware. And that will just go straight through to the bottom and get pumped into the oak barrel. Then finally, we need some item ducts. The item duct is going to come out the bottom here and into a chest. This will
Not a
need
barrel?
a servo. Or a barrel, yeah, sorry, a barrel. That'd be better. Like so. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do something, but I think we're okay. Have we got another barrel spare, Rolf, if we need it?
No, but I can make one if you want.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I think that'd be a good idea. So this can potentially, as I said before, output sand, and sand goes into dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this one to also accept from the back of the machine. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to put an item duct which is going to come from the top machine. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust some things. That's fine though. Disconnect from there, and it's going to pump it into the pulverizer at the bottom, so any sand, extra sand that comes as a secondary output will also get pummeled into dust. Meanwhile, I need to adjust... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, adjust this so that instead of it coming out the back, it needs to come out the side actually. And we'll take an item duct here, make sure it's not going to get in the way, and that can go into another barrel there. I actually need another barrel, annoyingly.
Already give you a barrel, but you need another one?
I need another one on top of that one, yeah.
Oh, man. I'll make one.
And then over here, we're going to take a redstone furnace, attach item ducts to the back of these with a couple of servos.
Where do you want the barrel?
That's going to come in later. I'll explain it when I need it. Can you make sure we've got power over here now, if that's good?
I already gave you the flux ducts. If
Oh,
you
okay.
can give them back.
Yeah. Wait a minute, let me do that. There we go. I'm going to put it there so that he can pump out of the... put the power in the back of the machine, so I'm just adjusting that a little bit. Oh, have I left you a space for power to get in? Yeah, you can put it on the side of these, that'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
We're going to take the
No
input
problem.
to the left and output to the right. And annoyingly, I'm going to need I need another barrel. I'm gonna make this one. I'm doing well today, aren't I?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll make this one myself this time. That's cool. Okay.
They're all powered up.
And over to here as well, please, because we've got a powered furnace over here.
Oh yeah.
Cool. It's a bit messy, but this is kind of temporary. Right. Now to show why we need the extra barrel that I've been complaining about the entire time, but someone needs to give me their dolly back, if I can. There we go, just... And now I end up with two. There you go, one of you have that back. The reason is I'm going to take this over here and replace it with a new barrel, which hopefully should start filling up. Is it going to? Why is it not filling up? That's weird.
Is it?
Alright, now it is. Alright, good. Lock that barrel up.
Yay.
And the reason I wanted the suitcase, the staircase, suitcase, what's wrong with me? Oh, I can go this side, doesn't really make a difference, is that we're going to take the, does this not pump? Okay, we're going to have to adjust that then, that's fine. So we'll pick that up again, take our item ducts, place the barrel on top, which means I need this staircase to go up another level. I'll come over and help you guys in a bit if you need some help over there. And looking at the chat a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I having a little trouble with the auto packager.
Okay, and now that is taking our cobble, pulverizing it into sand and gravel and sand into dust.
Oh.
And then the dust gets pumped into this oak barrel here, which has got filled with water. The clay is coming out into this chest over here. Then now that that's happening, I can set these to ignore, which will then pump the clay out of the barrel, place it in this redstone furnace, which cooks it up into hardened clay. And that will be used for building material, because I don't like making everything out of cobble. All these platforms are ugly.
Why did you made a second servo over here for the sand?
Well, because you get dust that comes out of here as an extra, so that can... oh yeah, that's true. Good point, good point. Let me adjust that. And that there. I just figured it might be good to have a place to gather dust, because that way I might be able to do something with sieving it. I thought it'll be fine. So what will happen is that the secondary output here is dust. Dust will end up here, so we'll have just an extra dust choice. And there's a few reasons for having extra dust. Is one of it is soul sand. I believe we need dust for soul sand and things like that too, if I remember correctly. It's a while, but yeah. So now that's automated mostly. It means that we'll be able to get our materials, and all it means is the only manual task is to pick up this barrel occasionally and swap it for the barrel on top of the cobble gen. Other than that, that's all automated.
Nice.
I mean, it's pretty cool, right? And then eventually, even if
Yeah.
we fill up this barrel over here, we're going to have another barrel filled with clay over here eventually as a backup storage. Because trust me, for what we plan on building on this server, we are going to need an absolute ton of clay and things. So, right, Daemon and Menchii, hello. How are you getting on?
Hello. Not too
Hello.
bad, actually.
I think Demon figured out our problem.
Okay. So currently you've got
Guy.
the pulverizer, which is going to take the cobble, pulverize it into gravel, and I assume you're outputting it into this sieve.
Correct.
This sieve is grabbing all of the stuff, and anything that can be packaged, like this crushed coal, is coming out here and being packaged up. Cool. And placed in here, ready to be cooked in some way. Or hammered.
Or to be hammered.
Yeah. Alright, that's a
what
good...
my thought was.
Yeah, that's a good step. The hammer is really slow. But we'll see how that gets on. I mean, we may have to put those... You know, we've got the barrels and things that we've got over here. We may have to do a similar setup for all the barrels to get everything routed through, but that's not a big deal.
Probably.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our problem is you cannot connect item duct directly from the sieve to the packager.
Or have it automatically go from the sieve to the packager.
Yeah, you've got to do it via a chest, yeah. I vaguely remember that from before. But that's fine, it kind of works. You can probably, you know, with a filter chest, filter out the Certix quartz and the seeds and whatnot out of it, and yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much underway. I know there's some cleaning up of that system, but the system's pretty much there and happening, so I'm happy with that. Okay.
Yay.
I think that makes it a good time to finish up. So from myself, Fireweaver, I hope you've enjoyed the episode as per usual. Leave a rating because it always helps, and any comments are also good. I do read every single comment that comes down, and I reply to most of them, so be sure to leave a comment as well. And from Menchii, Daemon, Rolf, and Fireweaver, bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye.